An investigation is continuing tonight into reports that teachers at LeHigh Elementary used improper restraints on children as young as 3 years old. Those restraints were described as a chokehold and putting their knees on a child's back. Fox 4's Rob Manch spoke with the families today and has the latest on this investigation.
Well, at this point, the Lee County School District, the Lee County Sheriff's Office, and the Department of Children and Families are all involved in this investigation. Meanwhile, both of the families I spoke with have pulled their kids out of LeHigh Elementary School, and now they're demanding answers. LYNETTE CLAVELL and her husband Michael Torres told me they only got the full details about what happened when a DCF agent came to their house.
She told me it's not good, but that one of the faculty members had your son with their legs wrapped around his shin and their arms around his head and neck area for 10 minutes until he fell asleep.
I also spoke with Zenaida Urbina, who says something similar happened to her foster grandson.
And the teachers had placed their knees forcefully on his back to hold him down until he'd fall asleep.
I spoke with clinical therapist QUENTON CLAWSON at the Children's Advocacy Center, who says that type of restraint is almost never used.
A physical restraint at a school or anywhere else is only supposed to be used when that child is really a danger to themselves or others.
To make matters worse, Torres and Urbina told me they weren't notified anything had happened until the following day.
You're putting a 3-year-old in a chokehold and keeping him there for 10 minutes until he falls asleep. And then you get a report like this at the end of the day that says he slept well and it's got a smiley face on it.
Clawson says if the school doesn't provide information, even with children that young, there are ways to learn if something's wrong.
Kids model behavior, so providing them ways that they can model what happened, whether that's, showing on yourself, like how did you get this bruise? Show me on me, or even, dolls, stuffed animals, things like that.
Torres says, aside from some bruises, his son is okay, but he wants to see something done.
The district has to own up to this, and there has to be accountability. This just can't be let go and swept under the rug. There has to be action taken on this.
And at this time, both Torres and Urbina told me they have pulled the children out of LeHigh Elementary School, and at least Torres has told me that he might be seeking a lawyer as well. In Lehigh Acres, Rob Manch, Fox 4.